All right, not completely ready, but figure I'd start her up just to, start her up. Fuck it, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, trying to. Left my water in the house, so I'll be right back. All right, thought I had my water in the house, but I can't fucking find my water anywhere. Freaking, it's gone. I checked upstairs. I wonder. I didn't leave it in the car, did I? Maybe I left it in the car. What up, Mr. Scratch? What up, Kevin Hawthorne? How you doing, buddy? Oh, Social Stands in here? Top of the morning. What up, Big Nasty Seth? How you doing, buddy? I think I might have left my water in the car. No, no, I swear I left it. I had it in the house. My wife asked me for water. I think my wife stole it. I think my wife stole my water, everyone, because I can't find it. Blame the wife. Usually how it works. All right. Let me get a bite of my sandwich here real quick. So everything's cold, so I'll need to warm it up. Warm up the furnace. Warm up my body because I'm tired as fuck. Super tired. Need that go-go juice. Yeah, man, this is the cleanest Drake I've ever made. Definitely in this size. It had a minor cave in too. A lot of times they'll cave in a lot more, but it's just barely minor. Right next to the pinhole that I tried to do for venting, it just avoided the pinhole. So I think if the pinholes were not there, it would have caved in more. But other than that, it's damn near fucking beautiful. Nice detail, etc. Yeah, that's yours. That was your report. That is yours, my dude. Yeah, that's why I texted you like I did. I was like, there's your Drake, new Drake. All right, let me get the other pieces. I got to bring in more pours out of me. Be right back. Alright. Problem solved. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Going crazy. Alright, anyway, problem solved. Got me a new cup. Do not give up, guys. Do not give up. Alright? Do not give up. The cup of the day. What up, Jerry Parker? Alright. I'll antique those later. Now, I gotta get this thing roaring. Yeah, the crucible that I use is definitely done. Definitely done for sure. I think this one still has potential. I think we'll try it. We gotta get a new one roaring too. What up, Dan? Your package is on its way, my dude. I don't know if you saw the email, but Pirate Ship should have emailed you shipping. All right. So here's what they look like at the beginning. This one's kind of rough. This one's brand new, never used, and it's already got cracks in the design of it. So, and a lot of breaking on the rim of it too. So, I'm probably not going to get very many uses out of this fucker. So, we'll see how it goes. It's like a sparkly graphite. I don't like that. I had one like that before and it busted right away. I mean, minor detail of me like forcing it under heat right away instead of fucking cool or gradually warming it up like I should have. You know, minor detail that I forgot to do. All right, I'm gonna try a new base. I bought some ceramic soldering boards from Amazon. I'm gonna test out. I don't know how they're gonna do, but we're gonna try it. See how it goes. And right off the bat, it's too big for the furnace. Good thing it's ceramic, and we can break it. Maybe. Maybe. Damn. Okay. That's tough ceramic. Yeah. Might have to cut that with a saw later on. We'll put that in the background. It actually broke the firestone, or the fire brick. Alright. Let's lay down my previous stuff. Alright, let's see how that lays down there. Not very well. So, let's see. Oh. What up, Jags? How you doing, buddy? Pretty sure if I tried to do this, I would burn my house down, my face and feet off. Safety first. Just gotta be one with the furnace. All right. Let's see here. Trying to place this. It's like a fucking Tetris. You gotta fit it in the right way, or else it's gonna lay the crucible awkward, you know. Yeah, that's good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I gotta buy more crucibles too. This is my last brand new one, so I definitely gotta get new crucibles ordered. Fire this baby up. Oh, it's already open. Oh, shit. I forgot to close the propane. Good thing it stays sealed. All right. What up, Sterner? How you doing, buddy? Warming up now. Suck it, Sterner. Mother trucker. you. Two fingers or three, Sterner? Two fingers or three? Come on, Sterner. Let me know. All right, Becky Joe, you have a great day. Okay, stay. Got a lot to do. Shit. Tell them chores to suck it, Becky. Tell them they don't control you. Chores are whores. You gotta choose between you gotta choose between chores or whores. Whichever one you want to do, you know. Well, what is it gonna be? You saying that's a hard choice there, Mrs. Scratch? Whatever you do, Mrs. Scratch, make sure you involve Mr. Scratch. I'm sure he would be very willing to be included. Either if it's chores or horse, whichever one, I'm sure he would be cherished to join you. I'll take the chores. Never know what them whores have gotten into. Hey, I guess the whores would be they would have extracurricular activities that you can participate in. They might also come with accidental 18 years of what is it? Child support. Yeah, fine. I guess I need more coffee. Jesus. He knows I do. Gregory! What up, Gregory? All right. We're doing another Buddha statue here. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna make the smaller mold prototype today too. Bucket. I haven't seen Lisa in a while. I'm sure she'll pop in at some point. Every time I see her last name, makes me reminds me of Neo, because the one dude called him Mr. Anderson. T-Bird, what up, T-Bird? What's the word, T-Bird? When you coming up live with me in Wednesday mornings, huh? Don't be a slacker and tell me you work like everyone else. Damn it. Why do you all work in the mornings anyway? That's crazy. Bad enough I gotta get up early for live streams. I'm definitely not a morning person. That's for sure. I told Gold Spartan that I was going live right now, so you never know, he might be lurking out there, watching in the background. Yeah, my schedule might be changing soon. My wife, she got a different part of the factory job, so she might be changing shifts. And if she's gonna change shifts, I'm gonna try to follow her. She might, we might be going to nights, so I might be sleeping at some point during the day, and then working at night. So I don't know best time or whatever to go live would be. We might sleep right after work and then wake up. I'm not really sure. Sure, once we get the hang of it, we'll figure it out something. He just wants to be on a good schedule, like repetitive schedule, like because she's on swings right now, so it's hard to get a good, strong schedule down. Yeah, it's cold and rainy here too. That's ridiculous. Rick, what you do? Don't make Becky Joe mad now. She gonna go all Becky Joe on your ass. Remember, she chose the chores. She could have chose whores. She ain't that crazy. All right. Let me turn the crucible here. Okay. Just like a rotisserie chicken. But instead of chicken, it's a crucible. Yeah, it's been a while since I made one of these, so makes me realize the how crazy the edging is on this. Makes it really hard to pull out of the sand. Didn't I need one of your channel rounds? All right. What size would you like? So I can make it today if you want. So we got a 1.4 ounce. I think I'm making 50 of these. They're going to be numbered. This one's around 1.4, 1.5 ish, maybe lower. 1 through 50. We got the 2.4 ounce. That I think I'm doing 20 of those. And then the 0.75 ounce. That's not going to be numbered. That's so tiny. But yeah, 0.75 around there ish, 0.77, whatever. But yeah, it's around that size for that. So let me know which size that you would want. I can make it today. Sand cast it. 1 ounce inside. So there's 1.4 ounce and then 0.75 ounce. So it's like an ounce difference, 1.4 to 0.75. So 0.75 right there. Very little humidity. Another quick. Yeah, you'll have those. We don't have any faults around here, so we're in the middle of everything, so. Oh, how much are the quarter and the next size up? So just times 47. Do 47 times 0.75. And then 47 times 1.4. That'll give you a rough estimate. Been trying to sell around $15 over spot lately. So been shooting for around like 47 per ounce. The weights do differ, so it's just a rough estimate. I'm not really sure exactly what the weight's going to be, but the weights do differ once they are poured. All right, looks good. Got the edging all taken care of. All right, let's prep this bad boy. I think the prototype was around like 6 ounces, maybe 6.5 ounces. So these are big boys. But I think I'm doing only 10 of this size, I think. I think it was 10. Hey, Angry, what's up, dog? Thanks, Gary Parker. Numbers aren't my thing. All right, 0.75 is good for you. All right, I'll get her done. How's it going, Angry? Angry, if you're on Facebook, you should send me a friend request. I think your pours would do really fucking good on Gold Spartan's private page. I've been trying to make stuff up just to sell on Gold Spartan's private silver pour marketplace, or it's like hand poured marketplace, something like that. You should have my name from PayPal. Send me a friend request. And you have not been responding to my text, mister. I sent you a prototype and everything. You didn't tell me how good it was or not, mister. Yeah, private pages, auction pages, they're all legit. Gold Spartan has its own private marketplace for hand pours. And there's a bunch of people that buy shit from him. Instagram is the only social media I've ever done. Yeah. When did you text me? I've been swamped with. Yeah, I texted you a couple days ago. I made a prototype. Here, I'll grab it real quick. you a game too in case you wanted to participate. I haven't antiqued it yet, but that's the newest prototype. All right, Gregory, you have a great day. Or Becky Joe's probably saying bye. Yeah, I even tried polishing up the back too. Came out to like 50 grams. My tumbler has been broken for like a fucking year, so I don't know. I gotta save up to get a new one or something. I don't know. I got twins. Get a new one. They're cheap on Amazon. I think mine was 60. Yeah. I got little baby dragons, little twins. Uh, 24 grams, just under 24 grams, 0.77 ounces. 7 stacks might want that one. 0.77 ounces. Little babies. Little itty bitty babies. Got antidotes too. Little itty bitty babies. Baby dragons. Of my baby dragons. Alright. Let's continue. Yeah, I wasn't gonna number those dragon bars. Figured they were just casual, cool little bars for people who like bars, and wasn't really thinking about numbering them. So all right. Didn't come up too bad, like it has done before. All right, not bad, not bad. Oh, we got 7 people out there lurking. My coffee is gone. But, of course, we got backups. Got backup for the backup on the caffeine. Caffeine for lean, mean fighting machine. But yeah, Angry, if you get on Facebook, look me up, send me a friend request. I'll invite you to Gold Spartan's custom hand poured marketplace. Any pours that you have trouble selling. I don't know if you have trouble selling pours. I'm sure everyone's trying to get yours. But always try to get there. I'm sure you can message Gold Spartan on Instagram and have him invite you if you wanted to as well. Tell them I sent you. Or at least recommended. All right. Matt T Coins. Bow, bow. Good morning. How you doing, bro? All right. Oh shit. STT, what up, dog? The Drake Master. Yeah. That'd be cool, pour. SGT, you're on Facebook, right? Too, right? I was just telling Angry about whoops. About Gold Spartan's private page, Facebook page. For you. No worries. Not everyone's cup of tea, if you will. So if you ever have trouble selling shit, Gold Spartan's private page on Facebook is the place to be. All right, let's keep this going here. Low heat. That's fair. That is fair. Definitely not for everyone. For sure. For sure. For shizzles. All right. Get down low heat. Cartier. I sent out your care package yesterday, Cartier. I kept on forgetting about it, and I was going through emails. I'm like, oh shit, I never sent yours out. So I made you up an envelope, and yeah, on its way. SGG, my dude. Hey, text me later. Let me know how that job's going, bro. Let me know how you're liking it. 1 second, chat. Trying to get a hold of people. Trying to text people. Hey, did you find any proof? Trying to do multiple things at once. Trying to text people. All right. Love you. Bye. All right. I gotta call one more person real quick. Oh shit, Gary, he's in here. What up, Gary?
The microphone shit, man. Get out of my hearing.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm here, you guys. So while Ginger's out switching out shit here, I'm gonna get coffee and come back in. I actually had some fine sands I have to pan out this morning and make a video for you. Oh, then I gotta go outside and do some other stuff. But it's going to be an eventful day. My mother-in-law has to have surgery today. My wife was taking her to get surgery. So she probably won't be home tonight. I think it's an in and out kind of surgery. I'm not sure. We'll see. Can you guys can hear me, right? I think you can hear me. Let me check. It says camera. Okay, where the hell is my camera? Oh, there it is. Look at that. God, am I ugly today. Holy shit. Yep, ugly today, boy. All right. You guys can see me, right? You can hear me? Tell me you can hear me. All right, there you go, Cartier. Yeah, I got some fines I got to pan out this morning. Then what I'm going to do, go out get the mail, of course. Don't know if I'm going to do a live yet this afternoon. I got to go outside and split some firewood. Go down and feed the cat. Look at the lawnmower. I think I got to sharpen the blades on that bitch, which means I have to jack that big bastard up in the air, crawl underneath with an impact wrench, take those 3 blades off, take them in the shop, sharpen them. I take them back out, put them on, and see if it's going to run right for me. I don't know if it's going to run right for me. So what's Ginger doing today? What are we making? Uh-oh. He's back. He's back. He's doing something there. Something big. How big is that? Oh, it looks like a 5-ounce pour. Doesn't it? That looks like a 5-ounce pour. Oh man, I gotta find my other. Oh, I gotta go out and take an inventory of my PVC pipe. I'm gonna make a crevicing tool here one of these days. Let's see how you can make your own out of a PVC pipe. So I'm gonna do that. Try that anyway. I'm cheap, so why not? And if I got extra crap laying around, I'll make something. Yep. All right. I don't know what Gingy be doing. Let's see. Hey, look, gold nugget sales. I actually went and bought 2 half-gram bags, beginner bags of pay dirt last night. So we will see when that comes what it looks like. and see if we can't do a video of that. Because these finds I got are from the creek down here that run into the river in my woods. I don't know if there's anything on it or not. I've been watching the guy here in Iowa panning gold, but it's mostly been on the bigger rivers down south, down by Des Moines. I am 2.5 hours to the north and to the east. So I want to know if there's gold up here, not down there. So I have to go and look. And I went down to the creek to start with. And if I don't find anything there, I'm going to go down to the river. And if I don't find anything right behind my place, then I'm going to start looking at I got to start looking at topography. I got to start looking at rock sizes. I got to start looking at bedrock. I got to start looking at riffles. And, I got to start looking at a lot of stuff. I don't know, man. Might just stick with Pater panning for now, but that way, see if you know there's supposed to be a 0.5 gram in that bag, and you don't get a 0.5 gram, then you know you aren't doing it right, and you don't know what you're looking for. I need to know what I'm looking for, so that's what we will try. Oh man, you got to open up the lid, dude.
You good over there, man?
I just about died.
You dying on me during spring now.
Say again?
I said, don't be dying on me during spring now.
I had a cough just as I was swallowing, and you know how that goes. Well, at least it's entertaining. Well, that's the thing, Jerry. When I went down,
last moment.
When I went down to pan these, I don't know, what is there, 5, 6 pans of fines. Every pan had little quartz in. There's a lot of quartz around here, so there's big quartz, little quartz. I got quartz quartz rocks that are this big as a soccer ball, basketball. I got them all the way down to small size. And so when I was panning, I had lots of them. Every pan had little quartz in. So now I got to walk up that creek and see if I can find where that's coming from. That, and I got just every pan, I got a little black sand in every pan. Every pan. What I need to do is get the topography book. You get a topography map and map this little creek. I know it goes to the northeast. I don't know how far it goes. It goes up a few miles away and starts up there. It's like this little river that's by me. It starts up by just east of Austin, Minnesota. This river doesn't. And people don't seem to realize that these creeks and rivers have to start someplace. They aren't a continuous thing around the globe. They start someplace and they end someplace. But they were all made with glacial movement, right? Now, whether that glacial movement, and most of the gold that's down here came from Canada, except for fields like out Arizona, California, probably Colorado, probably that gold was there because there are mountains there. So there was volcanic activity. Okay. But here in the heartland, no volcanic activity, no mountains, flat ground. So the only evidence we have of glacial movement are the creeks and rivers that were scraped out as glacials moved out. And we're right at the end of that major ice sheet that came out of Canada. Now, when that ice sheet came across Canada and was moving this way, was it going across a gold field up there? If it didn't go across a gold field up there, then there's not going to be anything here. So just gotta look. I gotta look, man. Yeah, first cup of coffee is right. All right, we are in Liberty Township, so I get as a landowner out here, I get a plat, a directory every year. It shows you where everyone lives, but it also shows you who owns what piece of property, and it does ownership moves quite a little. So, all right, that's where I live. No, that's not where I live. That's Liberty, Jack. Yeah, there I am, right there. Okay, so that river, it doesn't show the creek, it just shows the river. Gotta go over here. Yeah, it doesn't show the creek, it just shows the river. But that almost shows a branch. Right on our property, it shows a, yeah. Where did that creek come? That creek comes in right at Little Cedar. And that river goes up there. That goes through Statesville. And the creek goes back over there, goes back over there, goes back over there. So that creek, one branch of it anyway. So I'm always looking at the Y's, where everything flows into something else. So the creek that flows into the river here on the property goes north up into Randall Springs, across the road, goes east over to Gary Reichert's, and Julie Wells owns that corner of the section up there. That's awful weird because I know Bob Gillen lives up there. So that's the one that, okay. And this one that goes out into Reichert's field over here and starts there, that's it. That's done there. This one, the main one keeps going up. The main channel keeps going up and goes over to Jenkins Township. So let's go over to Jenkins Township. Where's Jenkins? Come on. You got to have the right plat because it's divided up into. Okay, so it's not there. Liberty Jenkins, we got to be right back here. There's Jenkins. There's a Jenkins plat. See, that comes in at 12, right? Yeah. That's right. That's corner. Yep. Dio Koenig's up there. That's way too far north. That's Born Triggers. That would be over here then. Gary Reichers right there. Wow. It just goes right up into that section right there. That's Frankie Farms. CTI Farm, LLC. CTI Farm, or CTJ Farm, LLC. All right, so I gotta look at that. Let me look. That one goes up 13. Paris is right there on the corner. So it'd be, well, that's stupid. Because that's not right. Nope, that's not right. Those two. Let's look at it this way. 1, 2, and then there's 1, 2 up there. Let me see, that's what road is that? 450th Street. Well, it sure be nice if everything was labeled correctly. 440th. There's 450th Street there. Shadow Avenue is the dividing line. That's Shadow Avenue right there. VQRS. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see, 1, 2 down from the top. Yep. It just starts right up there at CTJ Farms. In that section. And then there's a branch that goes north from Little Cedar. Nope, sorry. Yeah. Just the one that runs down into my property. That has a T in my property down there. Just starts 2 miles away. And one branch of it is starts a mile away. That's where those 2 creeks start. That flow into mine. And then it continues on, the river continues on down. Let's see, where am I at? Yeah. Goes down through, starts Gerald Martin's, Jack starts, Scotty Hawkins, goes down through, starts pasture, Anderson's pasture, some conservation ground that goes through. Then it goes through my nephew's ground for quite a ways. And he's in Borough, so we gotta look at Borough Township. Here's a Borough plat right here. See the river goes down, doom, doom, doom. Let's see if they got his ownership on there. Let me see, that's the highway right there. No, that's not it. That's 218. He's way on the side of 218. So he's over here, Brownsville. God, he might be in Jenkins again. There's Liberty, that's us. There's Jack Starts, come down through the pasture. Then it goes down through Hubby's. It's got Josh over there, but he's got 52 acres right there in that township. And then All right, so we got to go to Jenkins again. God damn. All right. He should be up in that corner over there.
Woo!
Scary Acres. Okay, so over there.
Furnace to get her up in the heat.
The hell? Huh. Well, I can't find them. There's Menaces. And Randy Sprong's. You should go south of there. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Trevor Evans, huh?
Woo! Alright, that was a lot. But I think I got her under control. And gonna check on this.
Burr Oak and Douglas, man. I think he's in Burr Oak, but I see they got everything in here listed by names too. So. Okay, let's go Burr Oak there.
He told me about the craziness that I went into. He told me that you were going even crazier than he was. Alright, let's pour this big bitch. I'm hoping that I got enough silver in there. Because I've got a big cavern to fill for Lego pieces.
Jenkins and Douglas.
That's how I prep the stand.
Well, there's Josh is up there. What's he got? Goes all the way through Josh. He's got 77 there, 27 there. So that's 14, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's got 104 acres. What's that county of Mitchell? Oh, that's a property over there. Okay. And then right south of him, county of Mitchell. I want to know what county of Mitchell property is over there on the other side. Oh, that's that goddamn duck pond. And then Billy Newton's down there. And then Jesus Christ, they keep 420 acres there. Lee McEnroy. I don't know who Lee McEnroy is. But he's got 20 acres there. 35 County Mitchell. The 27 north of that's Josh's. The 77 north of that's Josh's. Then there's 169 County of Mitchell on the other side of Josh's.
All right.
Gary, good counsel. I went to school with him. Yeah, I don't know. What I can tell you is that little river, I'd have to, and I'm not really sure, I have to look at the main map. Where is the main map? That's what I'll see there. And it goes up through Statesville, and I got to look at the main map. Statesville, STA 44 and 45. Okay, here's the Statesville plat. There is Statesville right there. It goes right up there. Boy, there are a lot of little creeks that come into that river. That's why it's probably still going. But it goes up into Mower County, Minnesota. So it's a lot of little creeks that run into it. Otherwise, it would be dried up. Look at that. So I'd have to go up into Minnesota to look, but yeah, there you go. All right, I'll show you something else. Let me get my other little. Google Earth is good for some things, I can tell you that. There's a I can tell you, I had old plat books in this file, but and we'll put those in the drawer because we don't need them. But I can tell you that I have pictures of everything that flows through this property and down south a little bit. Everything that flows through or by. That right there. You see this where it's marked off right here and there. This right here is the west side of our property. That's the river that runs through it. So that's the woods we got on either side. And that doesn't show all the way to the north. It does show to the south. It does show to the south here, but yeah, it does too show to the north. I don't know why it stops at the farmland, but it's showing the farmland on there. That's on the west side of the river. See, that piece is right there. Okay. where that blue house is, that's where I live. Now you're seeing it backwards. All right. You're seeing it backwards. But you have to go up to the north of that, see that white line that goes straight east and west into the woods, and then down where the fence line is at, where the arrows point. There you go. That's our property. There's 160 acres there. Well, 167. No, 100. Let me see. 160. I have 3 from 157, and my place is 3 acres right there. Now that yellow line, I have to look. That's another property line. But that's an imaginary line. It's not there. That is just to show the division between those 2 pieces of property. However, the same guy owns it, so it's not that. Well, most of it. If you move that yellow line down, if you move that yellow line down to right here,
A hookah pipe?
right there, then you'd be right. Then that same guy owns that and that right there. So. Oh yeah, okay. That yellow line, that's just showing you the access to our off the road, because there has to be an access to the west side of our property because you can't cross a river. So the guy that owns this has to grant us easement rights to go from the road to get to the west side of our property. That's what that is. Okay, we got that. And then if you look at this, right here would be the road that comes in. The road would be over to this way, and then this is the little farm lane that goes down, the easement that goes down to the west side of our property here. That's it right there. That's the west side of our place. But I did a lot of work on some of this stuff, man. Putting this stuff all together, these maps, showing where the woods are at. Now this is all for deer hunting. That's all this is for. I am, after all, a Special Forces Intel Sergeant. Oh.
All right.
Here's the one that was in Orchard, Iowa in 2008. You think that was a tornado? Huh? You think that was a tornado? That was a picture I got.
So, these are a bunch of Coca-Cola bottles.
They look like Coke bottles.
These were for a buddy of mine up Facebook.
Or really weirded out Edward Scissorhands.
Tiny Coke bottles. Wanted me to pour them in silver.
Huh.
So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll try it. I'll give her a whirl. All right, now Buddha.
Yeah. You guys think I'm Not a military planner, huh? I don't do military planning at all. No, this is just this stuff right here. This is just for deer hunting. This is stuff I put together just to hunt deer back in the day. You guys think I don't have a lot of I can't make a target folder? I can make a target folder.
I needed to make sure there was enough silver to fill this one because it was the highest point. So I didn't really know how much I needed, so I just went fucking YOLO and put like, I don't know, 12 ounces in there.
That's a river that runs down to Little Cedar. I put it together in another piece of paper. Because it was really weird for a lot of years. The guys that were hunting with us couldn't understand that the river came down and made a big turn. Because this river should run north and south, right? And it does generally. But it came down to on north side of our property and turned and runs east and west for a mile and then turns and goes south again. Well, you get young guys hunting, they don't understand how rivers and fence lines and shit work. And they fucked up deer pushes for years and years. There you go, man. I got more maps of this area than you can shake a stick at. And I used to set up an easel. Anybody know what one of these is? Does anybody know what one of these is? Huh? Anybody know what this is? I don't know if I can get it to focus for you or not. I gotta, let's see, can I do this settings here? And I'm going to not mirror my camera. All right, let's go back. Not gonna mirror my camera. Ah, damn it. Still doing it. You guys know what that is? Maybe I turn around this way. There we go. Oh, that's God damn it. Let's see if I can do that again. Let's go to camera. Let's go to mirror my camera this time. All right. That's still doing it. So still doing it. Anybody know what that is?
So Jerry Parker says it's
Map glass. That's to show you the maybe I can get it up here. Yeah, goddamn, still doing it. There we go. Got it.
it's still backwards. It's the other way.
No, it is. No, it's right. Department of the Army Graphic Training Aid.
Oh, okay.
It's a protractor. It's to use on a military map.
Okay.
Military maps are generally 1/50 or 1/25,000 map, and that's how you determine your location on the map: left, north, and south, east, and west by grid coordinates. That's what that is right there. Okay. How about? Hold up a second. I can Do you know what map symbols are when it comes to making a military map? Yeah? Huh? Oh, look, that was so important. I have another one in here. That's right. It's so important that I had two. How about that right there? Oh, I'm going to have to go to the Dealy Whacker and not mirror that again. There we go. How about that? Detachment Mission Planning Guide. How about that? How about that? You don't think I know how to plan a mission? Okay. How about after action system, battlefield operating systems?
All right, let me pull myself up.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pour this Buddha.
Yeah. There you go. What you doing there, dear? Oh, this is from back in the day, man. Back in the day. I think I'm gonna have to put this on the wall, just so everybody knows what the hell this is. I'm gonna have to take that out. Yeah. After action review. Okay, we don't need that. Battlefield system operating check. Mission brief back check. There's the mission. Battalion op plan. What do we got here? We got an op order. Okay. I don't know. I think some people think I'm full of shit, but I got more stuff here than. These are maps we used to hand out to our kids, our scouts. So, yeah, that's what those are. Those are all deer hunting. This is military. That's military. Mission planning guide. No, brief back format. Mission planning guide. What do we got here? That's another one from the scouts. That's another one from the scouts right there. Okay. And that's a deer hunting overlay. Yep. Yeah. Everybody thinks they know. That's all deer hunting info. And that's only one side of that folder. What's on the other side? Another op plan. Ooh, tricks of the trade. Another op order. Another op plan. What do we got here? Okay, that's small. Those are just pieces, parts. That's my house. Terra server. Google Earth Terra server. Yeah, all right. That's what those are. Yeah, I did a lot of work for deer hunting back in the day. And the thing with these old plat books is that ownership of the property and where people live might change over the years, but the way the river and the creeks run does not. So they're a valuable resource for that. And I have kept these books. This is a 2024 plat book here. This one is from 2011, 2008. And I've kept them since I first started, I moved back here and bought this place. So, we got a lot of work. Let's see, how many we got, actually? There's 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Where's my 15? Don't have my 15, 14, 13. I don't have my 12, 11, 8. There's 24. I don't have 22, 23. I don't know where those ones are at, but I'm sure they're in a planning. I'm sure I have them in a planning folder someplace. I am not real sure about that, but I think I'm going to hang a couple things up on the wall. Tell him what.
Woo! All right.
You did a 620 for $5. Oh, okay. 6 for 20 for $5 last night. Okay. Ginger, can you hear me?
What's up?
Silver Selling Machine says she did a 6 for 20 for $5 last night. So it had to have been a 5 for 20. I don't know.
You should have texted me a silver selling machine. I wish I could have got into it.
All right. Angela. Ginger says text him. All right.
I'd love to get into it.
We got it. Holy crap, look at this. I have a military map, 1/50,000 of the entire Fort McCoy military reservation. And it is laminated.
I'll look for it.
Look at that. Look at that. The entire Fort McCoy military reservation map, 1/50,000, laminated. You don't suppose maybe, oh, look at right down here. Do you see this little gray area right there? See what that says? It says Badger Drop Zone. I broke my back there. That's why I am crippled up as I am right now. Isn't that wonderful? I should put this map on the, and see, that's the way we fold them up. So, because with grid coordinates, let me see, 1/50,000 is the small one right here, and that goes on your map like that. And see right here, you line it up with your grid square. It will tell you how many meters over, how many meters up. That's your grid square. That's where you're at. Blah blah blah. If you know, you know. So those should actually probably stay with the map. I don't know. I might put that map on the wall.
What up, AZ Coins? How you doing, buddy?
There, that's my map packet. So, yeah, ain't it fun? How did I get on that topic? Oh, gold panning. Yeah, finding where the creeks go, where they start, where they come into, where they feed into each other, and that's what I was kind of looking for. Was following that creek, and it goes into the river down on my property here. So I started down at the river and kind of walked up the creek, just panning different gravel bars just to see. And I have the fines out on the sink. Then I want to do that after this. I want to pan out those fines and see if there's any gold in there. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. You never know. I'm following a guy on YouTube now, Midas Midwest Mining, whose name is Matt. And he pans for gold in Iowa and tells you places where you can go and find gold in Iowa on the river. But he's basically down in the Des Moines area, right around there. And he was looking at a couple different rivers. They were looking at the Volga, the Skunk, the South Branch of the Skunk. What other river runs through there? I'd have to look on a map, but that's not me up here, because my little river, the Little Cedar, runs into the Big Cedar River, which is west of here a few miles, 11 miles, 12 miles. It runs together about 50 miles south of here in a little town called Nashville. So the Little Cedar runs into the Big Cedar there. The Big Cedar runs into the Iowa River down by Conesville, down over closer to Ginger down there. It'd be west of Ginger, but about the same north and south, but west of him. God, I hate this. Man, hold up a minute. I'm going to answer this motherfucker. I'm sorry. Young ears, virgin ears, even non-virgin ears shouldn't have heard that. Robocalls. 2, 3. I've got 2 already this morning. 3 already this morning.
What up?
Medicare, Medicaid, plan. Fuck.
All right.
What do you got?
Well, I melted a
You got me up.
dirty bar,
We
and I
need
guess
to see you.
it's too hot, and it kind of melted a little hole in my bucket. I got a little water. Let's see. Get a little bit of water down there.
Uh-huh.
So, got a little leakage.
Just make sure it's out.
Doesn't happen very often, Chad, I swear. I don't deal with leakage very much. Alright, I gotta go pry it off the bottom of a bucket.
That looks like somebody overcooked supper right there. That looks like a pizza I made one time and I forgot it was in the oven until I smelt it. That's what that is. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say that one got a little hot. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell do I have to do today other than that? I don't have to go to town. Oh, I got email Kiwi. That's for damn sure. Oh, yes, I have to email Kiwi. What you doing? What you doing? I do that every once in a while, Cartier. I start talking about one thing and it kind of fucking leads down a rabbit hole. And then I all of a sudden remember where I was. And then we go back. Yeah, that's why my wife hates talking to me because I do that. We start off talking about one thing and I'll lead it down a rabbit hole. And she, what the fuck are we talking about? Get back. So, yeah, that happens. But yeah, I went in there to find maps of my place and the river for gold because I want to know where the creeks come into the rivers, where they start, where they end. And I know that I had put together maps for deer hunting, and that shows the Little Cedar River all the way from north of Stacyville all the way down to south of Brownville, on the way to Nashville, or on the way to Nashville. And see, the Big Cedar and the Little Cedar run real close together down by Charles City. And Nashville just a little bit further down the road, and then that's where they come together. But that's what I was looking for, where the creeks and the rivers come together, the Wise. And I know I had this deer folder that I made years ago that show all that. So that's how we got there in the military maps, and then we went down that hole, and that's how we do that. Okay, go get those staples out. Take care. Keep. Oh yeah, okay, Cartier. Go get them taken out. You know what? I saved all the staples from my last. What was it? My stomach operation, or my knee. I think it was my knee when I had that sewed on, because I had like 130, 150 staples in that thing, and I saved them all. And I thought, it'd be kind of neat to make something out of these with some clear resin or something. I don't know. just thinking maybe I can solder them together and make a flower. I don't know. I might send him to BH Brad and see if he can come up with something. I don't know. I'll be able to do something with them. Good luck, Cartier. Maybe I should get those and show you guys. Where are they at? They're up on that shelf. Hold up. I'll go get them. I think they're up here. I thought they were up here. Where are you at? That's all my fur stuff. I got fur stuff. I got honeybee stuff.
All right.
Oh, there they are. I got them. I found them.
Finally got all of it off my bucket.
Saved them right here. See, saved them. I'll show you here. Angry Warrior tool, tackle box opening tool. See, the nurses were so nice that they saved these for me. See all those little staples in there? Should be able to make something out of them right over here. See them all? Should be able to make something out of those, I would think. Don't you think? There's a whole bunch of them in there. I think I'd be able to make something out of those. I don't know what. But I saved them all. Get on. There you go. I saved them all. What is this? Yep, there's some in there too yet.
Oh,
those are different there. Those are from, I don't know. There's some in here. I can feel them. Those are from a different little operation. God, isn't it strange? The shit that we keep. All right, I gotta take that tape off here. Like, oh, yes, son of a bitch. There. Gotcha. All right. Roll your ass up again. There we go. All right. There. Yep. Just like that. Then we got them all put back together. Someday I'll do something with those. I don't know what. Give me some ideas, guys. What should I do with those staples? Surgical staples that they've taken out of my body. What should I do with those? Throw them away? Recycle them, of course. Recycle. They go in the metal pile. But, you know, when I get enough metal, it goes up to the recycling place and I sell it. Same thing with aluminum or copper, stainless steel, cast iron, you know, all of that stuff. All of that stuff gets recycled. Oh, God, I gotta put my feet up. Put my feet up. Oh, put my legs up. There we go. All right. Yeah, you can go over there just like that. I don't know. What should I do? Anybody know how long Ginger going to be on this morning? Well, it's afternoon now.
I think I'm just gonna get off here in a couple minutes.
Because I'm gonna pan out these finds. Try and do a video so I can upload it later.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to panning out these finds. I don't know what I'm looking for. So
Oh.
that's what I told Kiwi.
Lisa. Lisa Anderson.
Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. That's what I told Kiwi last night. That's why I ordered a couple of bags of beginner half-gram pay dirt, so that I know there's supposed to be gold in that. So then, when I see it, then I'll know what I'm looking for.
Right. Oh.
Well. Huh. I'm looking.
Oh. So Lisa, I already poured stuff. I poured some Coke bottles for a customer on Facebook, and I poured a Buddha.
Buddha.
Turned out pretty good.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Buddha.
Turned out pretty good. Minor.
And then he burned his lunch. You can see that right there.
And then here's the Coke bottles. Need to cut them out, and clean them up. Coca-Cola on the bottles didn't come out very well, but they also aren't very detailed on the bottle itself. So with the amount of detail that silver can only take or put on or get off of a design, it's hard to get her done.
Do those 6 equal an ounce?
Each one of them I think might be around an ounce. I'm not really sure.
Ooh.
That's what I'm gonna find out. Oh. fuck around and find out.
Yep.
Here's a bit of Pepsi instead of Coke. Oh shit. All right, well, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and clean shit up and hopefully sell some stuff and then buy more silver after that.
There you go.
So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming up, hanging out, watching me and Santa.
Mhm.
Hopefully I have a good stream on Saturday, so hopefully. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later, and hopefully I can fill that race post that I got up too. So check that out, and yeah, we'll see y'all Saturday.
See ya.
Dragon sickness. I've seen it before. That look. The terrible need. It is a fierce and jealous love, Bilbo. It sent his grandfather mad.